Hello to all the witches and wizards living in this muggle world. Something exciting happened last month in our world, and that is the House of MinaLima finally released its illustrated version of the book Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I pre ordered this back in June and finally got my hands on it today. Mira for Mina and Eduardo Lima, Mina Lima, are located in UK, and they did the graphic design of all the Harry Potter movies, and they also designed some of the props that were used in the movies. Apart from the Harry Potter movies, they have several books that were released for kids, mainly the fairy tales, which were also illustrated and interactive and very well done, like the Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan. So when they said they would come out with Harry Potter books, I was excited to see how they translated the vision that they had for the movies into books. So on a side note, before we get started, if you love House of Mina Lima and you're not able to visit London due to physical distance or pandemic or financial reasons, they have an option of virtual tour on their website, which is free of cost, and you have to register for it online on their website, and just they take you through the shop and their gallery, and it's really good and highly recommended. Please note that this video is going to contain spoilers because we are going to see every page of the book. So if you did not read the book, or if you want to be surprised after you buy your own copy, please don't watch this video. Now that I'm finally done with my blabbering, let's go through what MinaLima did with the Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone. This is the front of the book. This book is cloth bound. You can feel the texture of the book, and there is gold foiling all over. So if you flip like this, you see how shiny and sparkly the whole book looks. The design itself is really amazing. So on the four corners we have the four houses of Hogwarts. This is the Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff and Slytherin, and also all the small magical elements that are mentioned in this book. And this is the Hogwarts, and this is Ron, Harry and Hermione looking towards the castle. If one thing to mention is this is Philosopher's Stone, meaning it is the UK edition of the book. And now we go to the spine. This is the spine of the book. So we have the author J.K. Rowling and the Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone. Number 1 meaning year 1, and also the book 1. And H, I think it's for Hogwarts. Focus. And now this is the back of the book. We again have the four houses, and the artwork is directly printed on the cardboard with 3D embossing. This is the Hogwarts, a new symbol designed with all the four houses. This is Mira for Mina and Eduardo Lima, Mina Lima. And this is baby Harry being born with Dumbledore, Hagrid and McGonagall at 4 Pivot Drive. Voldemort is gone, so the witches and wizards are celebrating here. One thing to note is the paper quality is very good. It's really thick in comparison with the other hardbound editions and very high quality. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley, Voldemort arriving at Pivot Drive. This is the first interactive item of the book. This is the watch of Dumbledore. So I take off the protective covers. You see, the dials move, the pages move. It's quite cool. Then this is Hagrid More celebrations. And this is one of the Harry's dream where he sees a flying motorcycle. Harry under the stairs. More presents for Dudley. Dudley's birthday presents. Mrs. Fig and her cats. At the zoo, Snake speaking to Harry. More dream sequences and letters arriving for Harry. More letters. This is the cross-sectional view of the Pivot Drive. More letters arriving via the house fireplace. I'm flipping through them fast because otherwise it would take forever. And this is a letter that Harry gets on the hut. Try to be careful not to spoil my book. Absolutely amazing. The print of the book is so good. I mean, the alphabets are so readable from so up top. It's really, really nice. It's the Diagon Alley. Wow. That's the Diagon Alley for books, Owl Emporium, ropes. Very nice. Ticket, Harry Potter's train ticket. The train has arrived at 9 3/4. Weasleys, the Weasley family. The witch selling the candy in the train. Is that Neville? I think that is Neville Longbottom. And this is Malfoy, Hagrid and Hogwarts. Sorting Hat. McGonagall. Note that I'm looking at the book for the first time with you guys, so I am also kind of surprised. The 4 houses. Sorting hat. All the yummy food. That's a three-headed dog, Fluffy. That is Hogwarts again. Every page has some kind of illustration, even if it is like tiny, but every page has something on it. Chapter 11, Quidditch. That's Madame Ho. Quidditch. That's it, Hagrid's place. The Mirror of Erised. That's Weasley brothers throwing snowballs. The day of Christmas, Harry with Mrs. Weasley's sweater. Chocolate frog, maybe? This is the Great Hall. I think this is one more interactive item. Great Hall. Ah. This is a regular Great Hall, empty. This is the festive Great Hall with the lights and food. Cool. Nicholas Flamel. Chocolate frog, and this is Dumbledore's frog card. Quidditch again. That's Draco Malfoy and Professor McGonagall. I think that's the stairs to the astronomical tower. That's a dead unicorn and unicorn blood all over. Then through the trapdoor, chapter 16. That's Fluffy, the three-headed dog. I think this is one of the final exams. Harry trying to catch one of the keys. One more interactive item. I think this is the chessboard. Yeah. That's Draco Malfoy and Professor McGonagall. I think that's the stairs to the astronomical tower. That's a dead unicorn and unicorn blood all over. Then through the trapdoor, chapter 16. That's Fluffy, the three-headed dog. I think this is one of the final exams. Severus Snape. Harry trying to catch one of the keys. One more interactive item. I think this is the chessboard. Yeah. This is a turban revealing Voldemort. More snakes. At the hospital. The Great Hall. The initial green Slytherin banners are slowly turning red to Gryffindor at the very end. Done. I think that's the end of the book. Something about J.K. Rowling, MinaLima, and that's it. And finally, I want to do a small comparison of this book with the regular hardbound edition for the Gryffindor. This to just show you how different the sizes are, because the pages in this are very thick and it's so thick, and the book itself for such a small book is quite big. So I'll do a small comparison of the sizes. This is the special 20th anniversary edition of the Harry Potter and the Gryffindor. So the size from here, the cross-sectional view, and the spines. Thank you for watching and see you again in another video.